everybody, Amber, also known as Ember Ash here at VAMPS Dance. I wanted to do a really quick tutorial on full pirouettes. I'll show you what kind of we call a basic or just half pirouette. It's usually when you walk around the pole and you pirouette and your goal is to face your audience or the direction, of course, that you're trying to face. So this requires no hand movement on the top. So if you look at my hand on top, it stays exactly where it is, going under my armpit, and it's voila! So full pirouette is where you keep going. So if you watch me, I'm going to step, and then I drop my hand, so I have a free hand, and then I roll it up so I can pirouette all the way around, and then my hand is right where I need it. I love this little exercise that I give to my students for this, and it's kind of fun, and it's kind of the best way that I learned how to get this really in my muscle memory and my body. So essentially you want to face your pole, and the hand that would be your high hand, you want to drop down to about face level and push your hand past the pole, just like this. And you want to turn under the direction of whatever armpit that is there available to smell. So we're gonna turn into my right. And as I do this, I can just kind of walk around in a circle. I'm gonna roll and keep pushing my arm into the pole, and it's gonna journey all the way up until my hand grabs it. So I can do it on this side too. Hand goes across, again at face level. I'm turning, smelling my armpit, opening up to the sky. And my hand is just keeping contact with the pole, and it's right there ready to go, okay? So this is basically a nice exercise to do. If you do this, you'll notice if I don't put my hand past here and I start my hand basically like on my wrist, what usually ends up happening is as you push into the pole, you end up kind of getting just fingers stuck there, and you don't really have a good grip. And when you pirouette, if your hand is basically the only thing touching the pole, it's harder to have your security there. And usually when you're doing pirouettes, especially on stage poles, or if you're doing it really fast or in heels, you really want to make sure that when you turn, you aren't having to rely on just your fingertips. And so this really helps make sure that you always have solid contact, and then as you roll up, your hand from the bottom up gets to grip the pole versus from like halfway up. That makes sense. When you're at home, you can try this on both hands as well. Again, dropping the hand and then turning around. And then you can put little sockies on or shoes on, and then work with this actual bottom hand coming down. I'm usually either engaged in my abdominals when I'm turning, or I'm kind of cambre. I'm doing a nice opening of the heart chakra out to the world. So when I'm facing the pole and I start this, I have my bottom hand, which is usually trigger finger down, and this is my top hand, and as I go to turn and pirouette, my hand's gonna shoot down. I'm going to start opening up my chest, and this hand on the bottom is here to support me, and then I can just put this hand up, and then as soon as my hand grip is good on the top, I can walk around. So again, as I bring this hand here, I drop my hand to get contact, rolling it up, and then I come back to a nice straight curve. So a lot of times I'll just have my students have one leg here, we bend, spin, and then come in. Try not to hit your knees. Out and up, down, out and up. And then you can make these really beautiful and powerful and out to your audience, and get really comfortable with the feeling of rolling your wrist up and having your secure hand there. I hope this helps. Let me know if it does or doesn't. And if you like this, go ahead and hit the like button. And let me know what else you need help with on your pole journey so I can help try to give you some tips. Let me try this on my left side. See, as a teacher, you always have to see how your information works. Oh gosh, the left side's always so weird. But it still works. Yay. We'll do some L turns next time, maybe.